Hey guys, so I have the Vechain chart up. This is the weekly time frame. The ticker for this is VET, VET. And before I get into this, I should say that if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release these coin analysis videos, I'm going to do about 2 or 3 every single day. You got to click subscribe and then click the bell and then click on all. If you don't do that, once you click away, you're probably going to have a hard time finding this channel again because, as you see, it's a new channel. There's only about 500 subscribers. And because of that, I don't really get prioritized in the search results, right? So yeah, if you want to get notified when I cover these coins, yeah, just hit subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. VeChain, the price action on this is just so frustrating. This is one of the coins I have in cold storage, right? And normally I don't really have any emotional attachment to these coins. I don't really care whether the price goes up or down because they just trade it. But this one I have a fair amount just on my ledger. I just have to deal with it, and then hopefully it's gonna have a run in late 2024, 2025. Okay, so the first thing, if you want to trade VeChain, I recommend that you draw this horizontal line on your chart and base it on the weekly. Okay, so I have it drawn right here at the peak of these two candle bodies, where these two candle bodies are kind of aligned. That's where I drew it, and that's around 0.02191 or something like that, around there. And then as you see, so it was resistance here. We had this blow off top, this slow trickle down that formed this wedge. And when we came here, this level where we had the resistance here, it flipped to support. So it served as support here, here, all along here. You notice how the candle bodies were closing above this line for several months in a row. Like sometimes they would wick down, but come Sunday evening, the buyers would step in and defend this level. Ultimately, we broke down, then we broke above it, and then again, there was a fight to maintain this level for several months. So this is the key element on the VeChain chart. And now we're below it. So now that when we're above it, it's support, and when we're below it, obviously you can expect that if the price is able to break up to it again, this is going to be a strong level of resistance. Okay, so I recommend you draw that. This wedge is not really in play anymore. It's kind of in a pass. I don't even know why I have it there still. But now the significant level you want to draw, if you're going to trade this, I'm going to take this down to the daily time frame, and it's this one right here. Okay, so this downsloping level of resistance with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on it. This is a very strong level of resistance. Okay, and then also I would suggest that this range right here. Okay, you see starting here. And then that was like this kind of, if I was to extend this out, it would be this level of support into resistance here. So resistance, resistance, price came up to it again, it's resistance again, right? And in the last video, I kind of showed you that I think we were around here. We were in this kind of like pennant formation, right? So we had this impulsive move up, formed this pennant, which is typically a bullish pattern, but we broke down. Okay, this was a combination of two bullish patterns in one. So you see, this could also be an inverse head and shoulder. So we have the shoulder, the head, the second shoulder, and then this kind of combined into the bullish pennant. But yeah, all this like bullish looking price action just broke down. So this resistance is what keeps rejecting us. We broke out of this little triangle, and here we are right now, just kind of scooting along. So I'm not going to get excited about VeChain making any significant move until this level's broken. If this level is broken, your next level is going to be here, right? This kind of like box that we drew of resistance, that's going to be it. And then this level right here, this is the one that I just showed you on the weekly time frame that I mentioned that you should draw. Don't get too excited about VeChain until obviously this one's broken and then up here. You can play these levels though. If you just want to trade like a short-term time frame here, you can trade these levels. Like for example, if the price comes back up to this line, you can short it. Short it, place a stop loss just above here. Be pretty modest with your target because, hold on, let me see. If I take a Fibonacci right here, let's see potential levels it can come to. I mean, it can come all the way back down. There's nothing stopping it, but yeah, okay, so if the price were to come up right here, like for example, around 0.01893, one could look to enter like a short position, place a stop loss just above, and then you can target right here this 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, right? So that would likely be a support, okay? So that would give you a pretty good risk-reward ratio on a trade. Let's see what that looks like. A short position, let's say if the price came here, you entered, you place your stop loss just above. I do it above this wick right here. Yeah, and then I would put my my take profit right here. So this would give us a potential trade setup, a risk reward ratio of 1 to 4.46. So, I mean, that's pretty good. So for every $1 you risk, you could potentially get $4.46 in return. In total, you'd risk 1.47% on the trade to potentially gain 6.57%. I don't know why I'm even showing you this. I don't really want you to short, but whatever. Yeah, this is how you can play it. It's a very conservative play as well. And then if the price breaks out, then whatever, you lost like 1.5%, not a big deal. And then your next opportunity would be either to long it up to this range, or if it comes to this range, you can maybe look for a short down here. Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to show you here. If I go back out on the weekly time frame, I'll get rid of this. Now, overall, I think this could potentially have been a double bottom, just given like where we are in the cycle, like the typical cycle. So a double bottom, and what gives me more confidence in that is I'm on a weekly time frame, and we saw a bullish divergence. Okay, so what that means is, you see we had the low, and then we had a lower low. So just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, if I just kind of connect them here. So yeah, low, lower low. But if you look at the oscillator, if you look at the RSI here, then you see we had a low. Wait a minute. Low, and then that worked out to being, I'll just show you. So we had the low, and then we made a higher low, right? So when you have that kind of difference, so you have like, this one's going down, this one's going up, that's called a bullish divergence in this case. And it usually will signify, it'll give you like an early warning sign that, the bottom may be in, and we might change the trend direction. But yeah, until then, you got to break these resistances again. I already gave you the levels. You could just draw this in your chart. It's pretty easy to see, right? So this is the weekly level I gave you. Draw this down sloping level of resistance. This one is still actually in play. If I extend it out, then this could potentially, if we're able to break this long level of resistance, this may be this may be the next resistance level. And then obviously if this one breaks, then you're looking up here. And then this main one, if you start closing a weekly candle, okay, if you close a weekly candle above this weekly horizontal line, then that's the time to maybe get a little bit excited, right? And then you can maybe look to take then my bias would be to the upside, and then I would just go to the smaller time frames and look for long positions with tight stop losses. Okay, that's a quick update on Vechain. In short, it's kind of annoying how you have all these like bullish chart formations that just keep breaking down. But that's just the phase of the market we're in right now. It's just kind of rangy market. We're not really bullish. We're not really bearish. I think the bottom's in, but we're just in a kind of a period of, consolidation, accumulation period where people can just load up their positions for the next big upswing, which is probably, after Bitcoin has its halving, right? Or, historically, August and September are pretty bad months for crypto. There's been a few exceptions, but the exceptions has been when we're already in the bull run. We're not there yet. So I'm not really expecting fireworks for the next couple months. Normally you have October, November, December, they tend to be a little bit stronger overall. Anyway, hope that helps. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye.